I think, I mean, the way no recourse to public funds affects migrant survivors of domestic abuse is that it just narrows so many of the options that we might have for victims in general. So, on a practical level, it means that they may, of course, go to a domestic abuse service, but the domestic abuse service may have very limited options for the kinds of things they can do to help. I've been in that situation myself. I used to work in frontline domestic abuse services, and by far and away, once I would realize there was someone who would have no recourse to public funds, the struggle would be thinking about if they were concerned to go back to their own home, where would they literally sleep that night? Because I would know that housing, for example, our refuge accommodation, while people would absolutely have wanted to offer support, their hands would often be tied because they wouldn't be able to access housing benefits. So that's a no recourse to public funds issue, a really obvious thing that we would always be considering for a victim of domestic abuse. If they needed some kind of legal representation, being able to access legal aid, again, is not available if you have no recourse to public funds. So there's just such it's such an obstacle in the way of allowing for victims to essentially get what they need to be safe for them and their children.